Saint Anthony the Abbot. Who was he? Saint Anthony the Abbot, or Saint Anthony the Great, also known as the Protector of Animals, was a Christian Catholic monk, founder of the Eremitical movement. He is known as the patron saint of animals. Every January 17th, the feast of Saint Anthony the Abbot is celebrated, the illustrious father of Christian monks and a model of ascetic spirituality. History. Saint Anthony grew up in a wealthy Coptic family in Egypt, where he was born in 251. In his youth, when he lost his parents, one Sunday he heard these words, "If you wish to be perfect, go and sell your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven, then come, follow me." Matthew 19:21. This is what the rich heir did, reserving only part for a sister, whom he gave, it seems, to the care of some consecrated virgins, went to live in the desert, retired in the solitude of Tabada, in an austere life of prayer, an ascetic life. He initially led a secluded life in his own village, but soon went to train in hermit practices with a certain Paul, an old man expert in solitary life. In his search for solitude and pursuing the development of his experience, he came to establish his residence among some ancient tombs. Why this choice? It was a prophetic, liberating gesture. The men of his time, like those of our days, were inordinately afraid of cemeteries, which they believed to be inhabited by demons. Antonio's presence among the abandoned tombs was a clear light to such superstitions and proclaimed, in his own way, the triumph of the resurrection. Everything, even the places that most frighten human nature, belongs to God, who in Christ has redeemed everything. Faith always discovers new frontiers where to extend salvation. As the Calendari Directory de l'Année Liturgique 2022 explains, he soon had numerous disciples motivated by his holiness. Although he did not write anything or found communities, he is considered one of the most illustrious monks of antiquity. However, leaving this successful work, he ended up in a stricter solitude in pursuit of a Bedouin caravan that was going into the desert. Not without new efforts and personal detachment, he reached the peak of his charismatic gifts, managing to reconcile the ideal of a solitary life with the direction of a nearby monastery, and even traveling to Alexandria to intervene in the endless Arian Catholic controversies that marked his century. Furthermore, his struggles against the multiple temptations of the evil one are famous. According to the life of Athanasius, he died in 356, at the age of 105.